This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Can ARP help this Hitman Holla Murda Mook battle happen? Can you help make this happen?
So today I can't. Once upon a time I could. One time, it just went the way that it went. That's when Mook decided to retract out of all of the contract and the deal and everything. The second time, there was an offer that was put towards me, but I was already retired. And I was more so playing that role at the time, trying to see if I could help it happen either on Chrome and then on URL.
So you tried to get the battle done on URL as well?
That's one of the reasons why I called Holla, or I text them 911, get out of spaces and call me, because Gerald was starting the initial deposits to get the ball rolling to get Holla and Mook to ink on URL. And I'm right there, doing whatever I can to help it happen on URL. So I played my parts behind the scenes multiple times, whether it was related to RBE, whether it was related to Chrome, or whether it was related to URL. I think those two guys are well capable of coming together and getting it done. They don't need me. I think Mook has been in the culture long enough, and Holla is also expanded to knowing how to run events and being a full-fledged league owner. So, that matchup, I think if it's going to happen, those two guys in some form will make it happen. Or maybe somebody else will once again reach out to them. It probably won't be any dealings with me in regards to that matchup behind the scenes, but that doesn't mean I won't fully support it. I'll be right there promoting it. I'll be having my popcorn just like everybody else. I want to see it, but as far as behind the scenes, like I'm not involved in that battle or that matchup.
Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speedy in the building, back in the building, back in the back of the back of the building. We're in an episode Battle Rap BS. Today we ain't got no BS. Saying ARP recently did an interview with Hip Hop Is Real, Knowledge the God. Shout out to them. Speaking on, his experience with Murda Mook and Hitman Holla as far as trying to get the battle to happen, putting it together, just dealing with the two artists. As we know, there's been a lot of business going on. There's been a lot of entities involved, and the battle just didn't seem to happen. For one, shout out to ARP for keeping it professional and just being able to speak on the situation without bashing anybody, without calling anybody out, and just saying the truth, like, not really BSing, not sugarcoating it, just keeping it real. So, a lot of people tend to put blame, myself included, on league owners for not getting battles to happen, but we tend to forget that sometimes people are just hard to work with, especially if there's tension and, there's an ego involved and whatnot. So, like, us as fans, we probably do got to give league owners more credit, especially because ARP, somebody being, quote, retired, is still using his influence in the game to, make things happen, especially because the fans want to see it, and him still being a fan, still trying to support it in whatever way he can, that's nothing but respectable and honorable, So I just wanted to give my salutes to that. But how do y'all feel as though, I don't really want to point fingers or anything, you can toss it up as far as pause whoever you want to blame, but how do y'all feel about the battle not happening and the fact that there was a lot of business being done and money was this, that, and the third? It's like, it was just so abrupt that Murda Mook, pulled out for whatever reason. It could have been something personal, could have been whatever, business. But again, shout out to ARP for being able to bring a conversation to the forefront. I'd rather do more videos like this to kind of highlight a good, healthy conversations. That way, even if it is something negative, it's not a bunch of BS. It's like, all right, the battle didn't happen while we talking about it. Like, the fact that we can talk about the battle and probably still be able to get it happen, like ARP willing to work with the URL or, just have a conversation with them at the very least, after years of beefing. Same thing with Chrome 23. Like, just being able to support another league in a different way that a normal fan probably wouldn't be able to. So that's gonna be that and that. How y'all feel about ARP's experience dealing with the two Do y'all feel as though there's a common denominator as far as anytime you ever hear about this battle supposedly happening or not happening or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get a video out. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to fall in love with the culture again, but it's very hard to. That's going to be the internet, though. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Speedy out. One more thing I wanted to add. Even though ARP is quote-unquote retired, does that not mean that RBE could be more of a sponsorship? You know, instead of dealing with people as far as talent-wise and trying to invest and whatnot, could just be a sponsor. Okay, that's profitable. Okay, yeah, let's throw a little endorsement your way. You know what I'm saying? You promote. I mean, it don't even got to be monetary. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just a little something out there. I mean, imagine if URL does throw in events like sponsored by RBE. Oh, shit. RBE endorsed this? Word? People would kind of think that it's a collab, even though it's really not, but it kind of is. I mean, like, even though you're not specifically booking and having to deal with, you know, all the transportation and travel and whatnot, you could pay whatever you might pay to one artist. You could just pay that to a league, even though it's not even paying. And then you get whatever dividend you get. Whatever you get out of it, you get out of it. And it's a lot easier to, you know, profit off of such a small amount. Because that small amount, they could use their connections and be like, yo, we could use this and set up 4 fire battles. You wouldn't even believe how much this cost us. You know what I'm saying? So that's just food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ARP. Shout out to Knowledge of God. Hip hop is real. All that. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Catch you on the flip. Speedy out.